What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in the charity shops and we've got a really good little charity shop haul to showcase. Now, I went to two different charity shops for this haul. I went into Bexley Greenwich Hospice Charity, my local hospice charity here where I live, and I also went into my local cancer research and picked up a couple of items there as well. My total spend for this charity shop binge was £4. £4. That's all I spent, and I'm really happy about what I picked up in these two charity shops. But first, we're going to talk about a really oddity of a notebook that I picked up in game, and it is movie related.
I didn't expect to actually go in and buy a notebook in game, but you know, those are always the most fun things that you pick up unexpectedly, right? Yeah, totally. I bought a notebook. Who cares? Anyway,
I bought a Star Wars notebook from game. It was reduced from £15 to £10, so I thought it looks cool. And yeah, but it was even cooler than I could ever imagine. So we're going to flip it around. We're going to pull it out. It is a VHS themed notebook. I don't know about you guys, but I just thought that was the most raddest, coolest thing ever. A Star Wars VHS notebook. The cool thing is, you see the reel windows here with the reels in them, the spools, I suppose you call them. You turn it back and it even carries over to the back. It is the coolest, yes. No, I cannot put this in my VHS player and actually play this, but I mean, it's such a nice concept for a notebook. I'm going to write down all my cool video ideas in this notebook. This is going to be my YouTube notebook where all my ideas go in here and never get made, because that's what I'm like. Anyway, that's the cool notebook. And you know, when does a notebook come in a slip box? None do. So this is very much, even the spine is VHS inspired. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, so that's the funny, like, movie related awesome notebook, VHS notebook I bought, so there's that. But anyway, let's get on to the charity shop pickups.
charity, charity, charity. It's a charity.
So first up, I went into my local cancer research charity and they had a 2 for £1 deal. Not as good as a 3 for £1 deal or 5 for £1 deal you sometimes get in some other charity shops. But I found a couple of really good titles here that I haven't seen before that I wanted to check out. One was an upgrade from a DVD to a Blu-ray. I had the DVD, but I will be, you know, passing that along to anyone who wants it. But I picked up on Blu-ray The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the David Fincher remake. Is it a remake? I'm assuming it is. I know there's a trilogy of foreign language films of this series. I'm sure of it. People can let me know in the comments. But yeah, the David Fincher, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I've heard really great things about this movie. I did pick it up on DVD a little while ago, but I've upgraded it to Blu-ray and hopefully I'll have a good time with it. And the next title, I picked it up because it's a title that I've seen very, very mixed opinions. The needle kind of goes more towards the negative side of the spectrum with this movie. And it is a David Lynch film and it has just been remade for the big screen. And it is Dune. And I'm really happy to find this DVD for so cheap. It is the re-release, of course. It's got the brand new BBFC logo on there. Really happy to snag this for 50p. You know, it's a film that I really wanted to pick up the Arrow release, but I thought instead of paying 30 quid, I'll get this on DVD for super cheap, 50p, see what I think of it. If I like it, I can upgrade to the Arrow release. If I don't like it, I can just, you know, pass this along to anyone who wants it, and that'd be that. But yeah, really happy to grab these two for 50p. So yeah, let me know if you've seen these films and what you think of them. For a quid, I can't really complain. Next up, I went to my local Bexley and Greenwich Hospice charity. There's quite a lot around here where I live. I live in the Greenwich Bexley area, so there is a lot of those charities about. And each store differs from prices, right? Some stores are set on like, oh, box sets must be £2.50, Blu-rays must be £2.50, DVDs are 3 for £1. But my local one kind of wings it, really. Like, they don't really abide by like these set rules. It works out for me. It benefits the buyer in a way. So this haul I'm about to show you cost me £3 in total. 3 notes, £3, that's it, 3 coins. And I was absolutely blown away by what I've actually picked up. If they went by their rules, I should have spent a lot more on this. But yeah, £3 is what I spent, and I'm really happy about what I picked up here. So yeah, first up we have Murder on the Orient Express. I have a little kind of quirk where I really enjoy films on a train. A film set on a train is a really interesting setting for a movie, because on a train, if it's a moving train, there is really no escape. There's no immediate escape, I suppose, in that setting, especially if you want to get to where the train is going. I think it's a really cool concept for a movie. So you've got films like this, you've got films like Train to Busan, which is one of the best zombie films ever. You've got one of my favourite action films of all time. It's not the best ever, but it's just fun as hell, which is Under Siege 2. That's set on a train. You've got one of the most underrated horror films from the 70s, Horror Express, which is on a train. There's some great titles set on a train, and yeah, this was there. I couldn't leave it there. Slipcover's really nice, some nice embossing. Yeah, I've not seen this. I know it's an Agatha Christie story, so I'll be interested to see what it's like. I've heard some people say that they were bored halfway through. For the most part, I've heard it's okay. Looking forward to checking it out. Next up is a brand new sealed copy DVD. As people will know, I'm collecting, well, I say technically, my mum is collecting Disney titles. And so I snagged this there, which is Disney Moana. I hope that's how I pronounce it. But yeah, I've heard very good things about this. I've heard really cool things. I'm sure like Dwayne Johnson voices the main big dude here, I think. I've not seen this myself, but I've heard really good things. So yeah, I thought I'd just pick this up. Brand new sealed, you know, it adds to my mum's Disney collection. Next up is an anime title that I thought I've never seen. My friend bangs on about it. He's a big anime fan, and which is Metropolis. I've heard really good things about this movie, and I've basically heard it's pretty much Blade Runner, but like as an anime and about, you know, about robots and machines and stuff. It sounds cool. The artwork looks cool. I've heard it's really good, so really happy to get this. Remember, I've got all this for £3, so just a reminder. Now, some of you may know that I collect Anchor Bay titles, like old school Anchor Bay with the sailboat on the logo.
Anchor Bay, baby.
Now, I wouldn't really pick up non-horror titles. I'm collecting the old school Anchor Bay horror titles, but you don't really see Anchor Bay very often, especially in charity shops. I had to grab this, and that is the Anchor Bay release of Shaka Zulu. Yeah, sounds really interesting. A mini-series about Zulu coming into power. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. And it's Anchor Bay. So that was cool. The next box set I picked up, I was really happy to get this, because the Blu-ray set is really expensive now. It goes for about £30–40 on the used market. It's not cheap now. And I've seen two of these films, but I've not seen the middle one. And that is the Guillermo del Toro trilogy set. Yeah, what can I say? Pan's Labyrinth is absolutely fantastic. What a great movie that is. Kronos is still equally as good. What a unique and different kind of take on a vampire story that is as well. I've not seen Devil's Backbone though, but I've heard it's good as well. So looking forward to revisiting these ones. But yeah, I'm quite happy to have the DVD set, where, especially when it was like, you know, I don't know how much you would break this down.
I'll probably have to do some math, but I'm terrible at math, so why I won't bother. But yeah.
Yeah, I paid basically next to nothing for this, where the Blu-ray set is stupidly expensive. But yeah, really happy to get this. Great films for basically nothing of a price. Now, I've left the best to last. Like, I really couldn't believe my luck finding this set. Really couldn't believe it. I was really surprised, and I think hopefully you'll be surprised as well. Never seen this show. It came highly recommended by Sophie. She really wants to rewatch it with me, so that was a pressing thing for me I need to get this, especially at the price that I'm paying for this stuff. This has to be get. And it is a complete series of Being Human. This is a horror show from the BBC that I've never seen. I know about it quite well. I don't know what happens per se, but I know of it. I've heard about it. And Sophie really kind of gave it high praise. So I thought, it's in the charity shop. You don't see stuff like this in the charity shop. And you know, for everything in this haul, for everything for £3, I had to snag this, and I can't believe my luck, because how it worked out for £3 was, I went to the till, I plonked this down, And she goes, do they have prices? I was like, they've got no prices. So she was just looked at them and she was just like, just give me £3. So I was like, cool. So for £3, you can't scoff at this. You really can't scoff. Like, I urge everyone to check out their charity shops as often as they can. You know, at least once a week, go into your local charity, because you never know what absolute gems they may have. You know, I might end up not liking any of this stuff. I mean, the Guillermo del Toro stuff is going to be a good one, but I might not like any of this. But when you're spending £3, who gives a shit, right? No one cares. It's such a great haul, and I couldn't believe my luck. That is everything for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Get down to your local charity shops and have a look and see what treasures you can find down there. You know, I can't urge you enough. If you're into DVDs and Blu-ray, get down to your local charity shops, because you never know what you can find. But yeah, that Being Human set, holy shit, who would have thought it, right? What a great deal. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my videos and checking out the channel. I have recently, as you know, crossed 600 subscribers. That means the world to me. Who would have thought it, right? If you told me this time last year, I would have laughed in your face. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for checking out the channel, checking out the videos. I've got some cool ideas coming your way. You know, there's ideas that I have that never become videos, but maybe I should just turn any idea into a video at this point, just to see how you guys find them. But yeah, as always, guys, if you are new here and you would like to see more, maybe consider becoming a subscriber. Runu. You will be notified every time I put up a new video, and of course your support means the world to me, so thank you so much if you choose to do so. As always, guys, thank you for everything so far with the beginning of the year. I think the support has been unbelievable. As always, I have been Jason, and I have got more charity shops to go and look into and check out, because you never know what you may find.